Ever since the NBA was originally formulated, the refs have probably sucked. Now, everyone makes mistakes. Refs obviously are human, and that's okay. If every once in a while a ref made a bad call or missed something, I would not be sitting up here making this video. If there was only the main example that I was talking about in this video, maybe it's a problem with me. Maybe I'm getting too mad at my own team losing. But ever since this season started, I've seen a crazy amount of egregious missed calls, fake calls, so much so where I've seen people genuinely considering if the NBA is rigged. Now, the main thing I want to talk about in this video is a foul that happened on Thursday. The Pistons were versing the Mavericks. Obviously, my favorite team is the Pistons. If you did not know that, I was rooting for them. 9 minutes into the game, Asar Thompson gets thrown out. Now, a call happens, whether or not that call was a good call, bad call, that's not the point I'm trying to argue. He walks up to the ref and he contests this call. He yells at the ref and he kind of gets in his face a little bit. It does seem like the ref, John Goebel, steps in and initiates the contact, which inevitably gets him thrown out of the game, right? John Goebel has seemingly always hated the Pistons. Night by night, he makes some pretty bad calls, and he told Bickerstaff, the Pistons coach, that night by night, things are tense between the team, Bickerstaff, and the ref, John Goebel. So you're telling me before the game even started, he says that there is tense moments between him and the Pistons, showing bias. 9 minutes into the game, he throws out Asar Thompson for minimal contact. Again, you can argue whether or not he should be thrown out, but then later that night, or maybe around the same time, LeBron does the same thing. I'm going to put the clips up right now, side by side. LeBron is literally touching the ref, yelling at the ref, chasing him down so that he can yell at him. He doesn't get ejected. He then inevitably gets game-winning free throws. The issue I have with the NBA, and I've been watching it for a long time, I dedicate a lot of time to watching NBA basketball. I'm a huge fan. I will never stop watching NBA basketball, no matter how much it hurts me seeing these missed calls, right? I will say that. But the rules should be the same for every single game. The rules should be the same for every single player. And so far this season, they haven't been. And again, if this was my only example where the Pistons get screwed on a call, maybe it's an issue with me and my team, and I'm a little biased, right? But it's not my team only. Recently, the Trailblazers played the Kings, and Deni Avdija at the end of the game goes up, takes a shot, and gets fouled by, I think it was Westbrook. Now, I'm going to play the clip as well right here because I want you to determine whether or not this is a foul. One thing that you will notice about the clip is he blows the buzzer after he misses the shot. Now, I am just a fan of the NBA. I'm not here to tell you that they're gambling on the games, right? That's not what I'm here to do, and I would never accuse the league that I love of doing that, rigging games. But you cannot tell me that this ref just didn't have the fact that he got fouled in his mind before the foul even happened. Sometimes, especially this season, you'll see a ref make a call because he just thinks it will happen. And that's happened a lot in the time that I've watched the NBA, but it's been pretty egregious this season. There was a Brunson foul where it seemed like there was literally no bump and he just fell over, and I think it was Nemhard or somebody just pulled the chair on him really well, and there was still a foul called, and there's just like nothing you can do about it if you already used your challenge, and then that challenge isn't even guaranteed for anything. It's all crazy. Deni Avdija didn't even seem like he would think that he would get the foul, right? He's known for calling for fouls, kind of yelling at the refs. Even he was like, oh, I didn't get that. I didn't get fouled on that. And they still gave it to him. I don't know. It's crazy. So far, there's been a ton of missed calls. That Rockets versus Nuggets game just really does not sit well for me. I think it was like Amen Thompson got called for tripping on THJ, or maybe vice versa. And it was like completely phantom, and then the game went to OT and they lost. The refs should just not be allowed to decide a game like this. You should never want your favorite team to win off of free throws. Why? Because that's boring. If you are a real NBA fan, you want as many people as possible to watch this product. I want all of my friends to be interested in the NBA as much as I am, right? But that's not possible. I'm watching the Pistons versus Mavericks game with my girlfriend and my two friends, and It's crazy. Like, we see this foul, and it makes them not want to watch the game. We see him get thrown out. We see Cade Cunningham get a tech. We see Bickerstaff get a tech. I'm watching the OKC game versus the Wolves last night. By the way, just posted a TikTok on how the OKC Thunder are the villains of the NBA, and that's okay, right? Besides the point in this video. Everyone was happy when they lost, but during the game, there was just a ton of dumb fouls. I mean, who knows if the Timberwolves would have won if Chris Finch did not get ejected and a fire was lit under them. But still, Chris Finch did get ejected for protesting 2 missed calls. Now, he did call the refs like a piece of shit, so I guess he deserves to be ejected. But again, I've seen players and also coaches say worse things to refs and not get ejected. There should at least be like a set guideline. You would think, I know there's a rule book and these people have to take classes, but like, what? It's all so crazy. Again, there was multiple fouls that were stupid in that game. There's multiple fouls that are dumb in every single game. And again, a human error, you're bound to make 1 or 2 or even 3 a game, but consistently every single game, there's more than that. It's bad product. It's bad to watch. And even then, another ref, I believe his name is Eric Lewis, is getting reinstated. Now, I will say he is reffing the G League, so not a super big deal, but it's still crazy that he retired because of a huge scandal where he was caught rooting for the Celtics. You can't be a ref and be rooting for a team. You can't put on a jersey. Once you become a ref or anything like that, where you're an official, you can't be rooting for a team. I saw Adam Silver, I don't believe I know where he grew up. Maybe the Knicks or maybe the Bulls was his favorite team as a child. He can't be a fan of that team anymore. Same with the refs. You can't be a fan of your childhood team. You are reffing every single team, right? And Eric Lewis was caught in a Celtics jersey. How is he allowed to be reinstated into the league, even just the G League? He should never ref again. It's all mind-boggling to me. And let me know if you agree with me. Let me know if I'm overreacting, because every time I have Sleeper and I have Reel, and when you see these fouls, I can only watch 1 game a night, maybe 2. You'll see these fouls on the Reel app or the Sleeper app, not a paid plug, and you'll be like, what? It just makes no sense. And then I go back and I watch the full clip, like 2 minutes leading up and then the 2 minutes after, and I determine myself if it was a dumb call. Most of the time, it is a dumb call. It's mind-boggling. I don't know how to fix this issue, but it's becoming a real problem in the NBA. I don't know if you can fine the refs for missing a call, because, again, there is a certain amount that you have to give them of like respect and human error and all that stuff. So can you fine them if they make an egregious call and then it gets brought up at the after game report? Also, I hate the after game report because it's like, hey guys, game's over. Your favorite team lost. We missed that call. Sorry. There was a situation in the Knicks vs. Pistons series where Tim Hardaway Jr. gets very clearly fouled last year in the playoffs, and they didn't call it. And then after the game, they're like, damn, we missed that. It's like, yeah, okay, like, what? Like, I replay the game or something, because we would have gotten free throws. I don't know. Let me know if you guys have any ideas on how to fix this. Do you guys think that the NBA is rigging these games? I'm not a believer in that conspiracy, but every single day goes by and there's another stupid call. Somebody gets ejected for no reason. LeBron can punch a ref and will not get ejected, but my favorite player, Asar Thompson, can not yell at somebody, and I see people yell at refs all the time, get in their face and all that, and they don't get ejected. Maybe they get a technical, right? How does he get 2 techs and thrown out of the game? Not my place. I'm not a referee. Bit of a mean-spirited, I feel like the Grinch today. My next video will be a lot more jolly. It'll be Christmas themed, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to make a video called What Each NBA Team Should Ask for Christmas. It'll be a fun video. It'll be very lighthearted and fun, and it will not be me complaining for 11 minutes. If you did make it this far, I appreciate you watching, and peace. Thank you.